Barrett scored a lot lately, but hasn't necessarily been, to Harp's point, super efficient scoring it. 28.8 points over the last 6 games. Fournier with a quick touch of the ball, and they'll post up Randall with Dorian Finney-Smith guarding him. And there is a perimeter jumper, but wow, it falls right into the midst of Mitchell Robinson. They still have 8 road games to play against Eastern Conference opponents. They're going to play more East games than West games in their last 17 games of the year. 9 against the East, 8 against the West. There's Burks for 3. 39% from downtown for the veteran. Oh, as it's crammed home on the alley-oop pass. About 2:20 into the game for the first Dallas basket, and it's Dwight Powell.
Of course, Luka set the table once again for Dwight.
And speaking of table setting, that's what happens with R.J. Barrett for Mitchell Robinson. First 3.5 minutes of the game have not been the sharpest for Dallas, as R.J. Barrett will drive in, and even against outstanding Reggie Bullock defense, Barrett throws in a prayer. Good defense is beaten by better offense, right?
Trumps it, absolutely.
In the paint, Barrett looking to score again, and he does. And this is an 11-2 start for New York in the first 4 minutes. Randall over-penetrates, got into traffic. There's Evan Fournier, part of the way down, no good. Robinson, the quickest to the ball, and ferociously finishes. Ouch. And New York in front by double digits. Here's Luka with a spin and scoop to the hoop.
Man, was that nice.
Couple of free throws made by Brunson, you were saying?
You start talking about as the Knicks get yet another easy bucket on the inside. Not sure what that's about, but that's the last thing you want to do is blow leads.
Head of steam to the basket. Dorian Finney-Smith tips in his own miss.
And he jumps quick.
Taj Gibson just went in for New York, a Tibbs favorite. In Chicago, Minnesota, and now New York. They've been together in all kinds of weather. And Gibson knocks down the shot against R.J. Barrett. And he flips up a 3, and he had a read on it. He was going right after it. Kleba keeps it alive, and it ends up with Luka scoring, and then face plants underneath the basket after contact.
And the Knicks fans don't forget very often.
Luka drive, and it will fall with a foul as well. The bar that Randall set last year was 24 points per game, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. And by the way, 41% on threes. As speaking of threes, Evan Fournier, 6th in the league and made threes, knocks one down.
After those rebounds, after the first miss.
Boy, alert here from Josh Green to help Dinwiddie on the double team, but then Randall able to find Gibson, and Taj Gibson off balance. Tough catch by Randall, but he made it on the long outlet pass over the top by Emmanuel quickly. Fournier, and there are more points in the paint. New York in front by 15. Special advisor to the Mavericks after 21 seasons with the team. Dirk Nowitzki. R.J. Barrett in the lane, and a 3 is made on the kickout. Alec Burks.
Perhaps Dallas has to get down to get going.
They've had a lot of comebacks lately as R.J. Barrett hits. They had a 21-point comeback against Golden State.
Well, this is where your defense has to be tied together to keep you in it. Another layup.
Wow, R.J. Barrett.
It's been very effective dunking on the defense for the Mavericks early in this game.
R.J. Barrett just knifing to the baskets. The 49% free throw shooter made 2 for 2, and earlier the 92% free throw shooter had a miss at the line. Talking about quickly. Darting down the edge of the lane, Brunson's second basket.
By Burke. Uh-oh.
Hey, Smith climbs the ladder.
Could see that developing. Maxey can't get his legs under his shot right now, and it's a little bit flat.
Cutting to the basket and finishing, R.J. Barrett. And over the last 16 games, he's played almost 53%. Miles McBride misses, but Mitchell Robinson just too big and strong and tough in the paint. R.J. Barrett leads all scorers with 14. He had 32 earlier this year against Dallas. Robinson blocks Luka, who is gliding inside. And Miles McBride is isolated on a fast break, but he'll still go to the cup and score. Up fake by Quickly. Drive and dish. Randall a 3, even with Kleba leaping out at him. Julius Randall makes a 3, which is his first basket of the game. In terms of their outside shooting, 0 for 16 on threes. They just had a basket inside by Finney-Smith. They got some defense here. Randall goes to the ground to keep it alive, and Fournier hits a long two-pointer. The Mavericks generate just a little springtime bud of momentum. Yeah, maybe they can, as Luka knocks down a perimeter jumper. Bullocks all up on R.J. Barrett. Barrett tried to beat him off the bounce and couldn't, but he found Alec Burks, who can knife through the defense and score with a foul as well. Spencer Dinwiddie, on Dallas's 20th three-point attempt of the night, is the first player to see one go in. But Taj Gibson with the rare three to answer right back. Weird thing about it is Julius Randle usually plays so well here. Last 6 games in Dallas, he's averaged about 28 points a game. Foul after Luka missed on the first attempt. 27 games, 27 starts that year. He's had a lot of years in his career cut short to injury, but very healthy this year. Luka makes a much-needed three for the Mavs.
In one basket, on a chip away.
Randall, wow. Randall does have 2 made threes in the game, although I'm sure he didn't anticipate making that one the way in which he did, as Luka knocks down another shot for Dallas. Well, I like the idea of what you're suggesting, that someone is about to go into takeover mode. We've seen him score 19 in a row in one game this year against the Clippers, and Luka just stole a pass and puts up a tough shot and scores it.
That time, a little reverse to the baseline side and used the glass. Great drive by Doncic.
As by 7.5 minutes into the third quarter, the Mavericks have more bench players than starters on the floor. Luka, determined drive inside, and will put it up and in. For 3 over Gibson. Oh, nothing he could do. He could not stop the Luka magic. Trying to find a way to help the team, even though he has not scored. The Mavericks are scoring, with Luka doing a lot of it here lately. 17 points in the third quarter. Randall with the drive and score. The Mavericks had here this year in the league. But that was a great drive and reverse finish.
He's coming to life.
Quickly, caught between 2 minds. He was faking the three and nearly shot it. Now he's going to drive it, and he'll score it with a foul, too.
That's a tough finish right there.
R.J. Barrett.
Brilliant finish that time.
They have a couple of team fouls still to give. Randall. And strong enough to overpower Finney Smith.
He can overpower anybody. Dorian.
Julius Randall. And Randall off the glass with the right English on the ball. New York's 21 at 26 on the free throws tonight. Working inside, Luka against Gibson. Oh, really tough basket scored by Luka.
I think this indicates the exact opposite. Nice attack.
Randall inside to Gibson. They won 15 of 18 at home. They'd won 5 in a row. The Knicks have stopped the 2 longest Mav winning streaks this year. Baseline drive, baseline drift.
To detail every single game. You can't look past teams, because a bad team can play well on your floor.
Many moons ago, Harp, I remember a conversation before game with the great Don Nelson when he was here, and he said 139-130 over the Lakers in overtime tonight, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
Jericho Sims with a slam inside.
The Lakers are...
Is Green inside. By the way, Jalen Green, Houston, Boston, Brooklyn the next 3 games, but there's 2 more roadies after that to Philadelphia and Charlotte. The Mavs won't be back here until they play the Houston Rockets, the Minnesota Timberwolves.